Welcome back to your safest space on the internet to get fit from home. Today, I'm going to be debunking 5 toxic fitness myths that need to go in 2023. I'm talking about I don't want to hear about them anymore after I make this video. And hopefully by the end of this video, you will have learned something and you can go tell your friends and your family, no, that's not right. And tell them Ondrea sent you. Before we get into that, make sure that you subscribe to the Piece of Fitness channel. I bring you weekly workouts and my goal is to just get you one step closer to your peace of mind, one workout at a time. Let's get into it. So the first fitness myth we're going to talk about are fat burning supplements. Where do I begin? If it sounds too good to be true, it is. Like if there was an exercise pill that I could magically take that would give me all of the benefits of exercising, I would probably take it every now and then. I like exercising, but I would probably take it. But it just doesn't exist. So get this, we don't burn fat, y'all. Them even naming it fat burning supplement is crazy. Your body burns calories, not fat. Do you know how most of our fat leaves our body? It's through carbon dioxide. So when you breathe out, that is how about 80% of fat leaves our body. The other 20% exits in water, so sweat or urine, and even some in your number 2, don't want to say, I don't know what else to call it. That is how fat leaves our body. So even a supplement saying that it's going to burn fat is untrue. Most of the time, these diet pills are unsafe and we don't know half of the ingredients in them. And again, if it sounds too good to be true, it is. Most of the time, it's just going to suppress your appetite. And when you suppress your appetite and you starve yourself, you're going to send your body into starvation mode. And your body is going to be holding on to extra calories. And that's a lot of times why you see skinny fat people, because they don't have no muscle on them, but they're on these diet pills and they're starving themselves and their body is literally just trying to hold on to whatever it is that it can. And when it holds on to those extra calories, it's going to store as fat. And you're going to be honestly working in reverse. So you're not even going to be able to stick to the diet. It's just going to be, okay, I need to lose weight really quick. And then after you get off the pills, after you decide that you want to eat, you're going to gain that weight back super duper fast. So anytime you see a pill that says fat burning, a supplement that says fat burning, a powder, a drink, whatever the case may be, automatic red flag. I need those toxic red flags to be just going off. Okay, it doesn't work, period. The second fitness myth is going to be more so of when you're actually working out and training in the gym, and that is squeezing your glutes. If you're like me, when I first learned to squat, after you come out that squat, you just want to squeeze your glutes as hard as possible. People were saying this for forever. So I was like in there like buns of steel. Okay, I'm going to squeeze for my life. I'm in there squeezing with my life. But the reason why you're squeezing is not what you think it is. Should you squeeze your glutes? Yes. Is that going to keep you from having a great form in exercises like glute bridges and hip thrusts? Yes, but the real work in your muscles comes with the contraction of the muscle. So when you think about a deadlift, the real work is when you're lengthening your muscle, not when it's short, not when it doesn't have as much tension. So in a deadlift, whenever you're going down and that glute muscle is lengthening, that's when it's contracting, and that is when you are getting the most out of the move. So when you come up and you squeeze, it's not a contraction. It's more so of you just feeling the movement and making sure you're going to be in a neutral position. Now, when you're in a hip thrust or a glute bridge, whenever you're squeezing and you're at the top of the move, the muscle is still shortened, but it's going to ensure that you get that 90-degree angle when you're in a hip thrust, or that you are able to keep your glutes up whenever you are in a glute bridge. But all in all, squeeze the glutes throughout the movement, but don't think you're getting any extra work in just because you're squeezing for your life at the end of that squat. You heard it here first. Third fitness myth, and one of my favorites, is I got bad knees. I have bad knees. I can't squat. I can't jump. I can't do anything in the world because my knees crackle whenever I squat or whenever I deadlift or whenever I jump. I do a lunge. You do not have bad knees. A lot of times people think that they have bad knees because they're getting older, and that's just simply not true. Your knees are acting the way they act because you have not strength trained and built muscle around that joint. Now, is it the biggest joint in the body? Yes. Is it the most prone to get hurt? Yes. But what will help you with any type of knee injury, any type of knee pain is working it out. What will actually help you with your bad knees is you exercising the muscles around that joint. So your quads, your hamstrings, your calf muscles, getting it the support that it needs for it to function properly. And also whenever you are going for these, the CrossFit and the HIIT workouts, whatever the workouts that you're doing that are really impacting your knees, you're probably experiencing a lot more pain because you have not built up to the load that you're putting on your knee. And if you just throw it in there, like if I just threw you into a marathon and you've never ran a day in your life, yes, you're gonna look at me like, I don't know what you expect me to do. You're gonna get last place. And that's what your knees are telling you whenever you are putting an extra load on there and you haven't progressed properly. So if you think you have bad knees, I would suggest that you exercise the muscles around those joints, predominantly the quad muscles, get some mobility work in there, go bending and sitting, do some squats, and make sure that your form is correct whenever you're actually doing the squats, whenever you're actually doing things like hip thrusts or whatever move hurts a lot, because a lot of times it's how you're moving and not what you're doing that's hurting you. Ooh, and this one just gets me excited because I definitely fell victim to this, and I know a lot of people have. I'm going to do a video on things that I wish I knew when I first started my fitness journey, but let me tell you, I was acting so crazy with this one. You need to do more cardio to lose weight. That is simply not true. Now, if you are in a position to where you are at risk for heart disease, you're at risk for type 2 diabetes, and your doctor is like, you need to lose weight very, very quickly. Okay, you can go for the cardio. But other than that, you do not need to be doing cardio to lose all of your weight. When you go for a run and you burn 700 calories at a time, your body is going to be like, why is this woman burning so many calories? And our body is just always trying to protect us. And it protects us by going into survival mode. And in its survival mode, it's going to hold on to extra calories because it doesn't know where its next calories are going to come from. And you're sending signals to your body that says you're going to burn 800 calories every single day. And you're probably not even going to feed it enough. So it's just looking to hold on to whatever it can. And it holds on to those extra calories as fat. And after you do all of that cardio to lose the weight, it's going to be so much harder than if you were to strength train for you to actually keep it up and to not gain it back. As soon as you stop doing that cardio, you are going to gain the weight back. It takes 2 to 3 weeks to lose even just a little bit of muscle. While, for example, if you train for 3 miles, let's say you train for 3 miles for a month and you get your time down, you're going as easy breezy, take a week off from doing those 3 miles and then try to go back and do those 3 miles and see how winded you are and see how your body is like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Have I ever ran before in my life? Don't do a lot of cardio. I'm not saying don't do any cardio because I get in trouble all the time. People think that I'm just saying like just completely take cardio out of your routine. No, I'm saying don't make that the primary tool in the toolbox that is your fitness journey when you are trying to lose weight. Primarily strength train, build muscle, boost your metabolism, and do cardio, maybe 20 minutes of cardio here, 30 minutes of cardio here as a tool, but not the whole picture. Okay? And that brings me to my last point when it comes to metabolism, and our last toxic fitness myth is that your metabolism is slowing down because you're getting older. Your metabolism is not slowing down because you're getting older. Your metabolism is slowing down because you haven't built any muscle and you haven't worked out for 20 years and you've been eating like for 20 years and now your body is not burning any calories at rest and it's holding on to every single thing you eat and it has nowhere to store them but as what? As fat. Say it with me, storing as fat. Let's just make that a thing from now on. Your metabolic rate, aka your metabolism, is how many calories your body stores at rest. The point of a fitness journey is to get your body, especially if you are on a weight loss journey, is to get your body to burn as many calories at rest so you can get your body to work for you. In order to do that, you need to build lean muscle mass. The more muscle you have on you, the higher your metabolism is, the less efficient it's going to be with those calories, and it's just going to burn them, and it's not going to feel like it has to hold on to them. Significant amount of studies show that your metabolism does not slow down when you age, that the metabolism of a 65-year-old and a 2-year-old is pretty much the same. The difference is in the activity level and the health level. I'm just saying, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. So just a quick recap, okay? We're gonna run it down a list, okay? 1, we are not going to be taking fat burning supplements. Fat burning equals red flag, okay? It's just, you gotta go. You gotta go. I'm not even putting myself through this. Second one is squeezing your glutes. Squeeze your glutes, but don't just squeeze them at the top. Squeeze them throughout the movement, and know that you can squeeze them as hard as you want, but it's really about the flow of your body. It's really about the load. It's really about how you're setting up your reps, way more than how hard you squeeze them. 3, you don't have bad knees. You just need to work on your form. You need to work on that range of motion and strengthen the joints around those knees. Please, please. 4, you don't need to do more cardio to lose weight. You need to focus on things like your nutrition and strength training. Please, please, please. And 5, your metabolism is not slowing down. Say it with me. Your metabolism is not slowing down. You just need to strength train. One more time, if you enjoyed this video, if you learned a little something, go ahead and give this a thumbs up. If you want a part 2, comment part 2 below. I have way more myths, toxic fitness trends that I really want to put out there and let y'all know that it's just not right. And they shouldn't even be able to get away with this. And I am very empathetic if you are at the beginning of your fitness journey, if you are not, submerged as a gym goer, submerged in just the industry, and you haven't taken the proper steps to educate yourself. Like, I'm NASM certified. If you haven't did that, how all of the information can get confusing to you. So don't feel bad if anything in this list you actually believed. It's fine. Now you don't. Now you're going to go and do your own research, and you're going to be better for it. I cannot wait until next time. I love talking to y'all. Make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. And until next time, I do my little dance, and I got the peace sign up because it's over. Peace.